Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Transformers the movie Studio Series 86 15 Dinobot Sludge. So there he is. That's the package. Let's take a look at the package first. That's what we do around here, right? So a little bit of close-up work here because it's a big box. You can see Sharkticons all over the place just getting wrecked. And that's pretty cool. There's the side art. It's basically the close-up shot of him, dusting two Sharkticons there. Same shot. And then here is the back art work packaging thing. All right, so mockery of justice. Okay. Now, and you could probably tell just by the way the box looks that, okay, this is the thing that it was mounted on just plain old cardboard, everybody. Plain old cardboard. And then we got this here. This here is nothing new. The backdrop is, and you can kind of see it on the back here, but I'll pull it out. It is that. And, yeah, that's the same quintessence Pit of Judgment stuff, and we've seen this I think on a couple other ones. I wish that they would actually give us some slightly different backgrounds with these, because this is almost the same stuff that we've gotten before. It's still cool. If you don't have any of them and this is your first one, then you will highly enjoy it. If you're collecting the whole set, you might want a little bit more variety from the backgrounds, but then again, hey, that's what they got. So you can always print up your own backgrounds if you use those. So, this would have been a cool background right here. I think that would have been great. It's still the Pit of Judgment, and he's just blasting away at Sharkticons. I think that would have been a great one. Anyway, I'm not in charge of design at Hasbro, so. All right, let's take a look at this guy. He's got some it's finally, one of my favorite Dinobots. He's got this gun here. He does not come with the sword. Yeah, that's sad. So here it is. It's cast in black, painted in golden tip and the top here. Pretty good stuff. There is nothing. It's a solid piece. That's really nice. Yep, and I'll probably wind up getting a third-party printed sword or cast, sword to go with them, because I think Dinobots need their swords. But this is the only other accessory you get. With these two tabs here, you can mount it to the underside, and I'll show that off when we get to that part. Anyway, so let's take a look at this guy here. He's got the head sculpt looks really good. I like it. That is a very sludge looking head sculpt. This does not open. It is just solid, and it looks like it's painted on. Yeah, it's just painted on. You do get a little bit better articulation than you would expect. He goes all the way out this way, and these can go all the way around. The wings, yeah, they can get in the way, but you can still move them all the way around. So, and then he does have the bicep swivel, and he has the elbow here, which is not bad. I think it's a little thin here, but oh well. There's nothing I can really do to fix that. Okay, so that's about the best I can do. He has wrist swivel. Awesome. So that's the arms. He also has the ability to rotate at the waist, do the twist. So he's got that, and then he can also do the splits this way, and can do it this way as well. So, and then as you can probably tell, yeah, he's got a bit of a thigh swivel, and then he has the knee bend. Can he do the squats? He can do the squats. Can he stand on the squats? Maybe if I balance a little bit more. Almost. We're almost there, I'm telling you. But maybe there we go. Yeah, he looks like a sumo wrestler now. Okay. Maybe not. I don't know. He also has ankle rockers, and I guess we could call that toe tilt. It's kind of a toe tilt. So yeah, that's what we got. This is what he looks like from the back. You can kind of see the dino head just hanging out back there, but that's if you see the robot cartoon version of him. That's what he looks like. They show kind of the head just kind of hanging out back there. So yeah, this is I like this one here. So let's go and let's transform this thing because we all want to see what it looks like in dino mode. So let's go with that. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up his arms and then I'm going to straighten these guys out right here. And then we're going to turn his wrists upside down like this. And it almost wants to go in the way it should be going. So turn them upside down and then we're going to flip them in. And they almost just want to go in naturally. That's what I mean. Like, just like that. There we go. There we go. So they're both in there. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate these on those biceps like that. So it's turned around like this. Okay. And there we go. Okay, and then the next thing, we're going to pull these down like this. Why? Because that's the reason why. So the next thing we want to move on to is we're going to turn them around and we're going to pull this out. And by the way, when you get this dino, this comes disassembled right here. Just letting you know. It's mounted off to the side. What you do is you just slide it in this way, and it kind of goes into that groove. It doesn't have any articulation or anything like that. That groove isn't. I'm not going to recommend people glue that in there. It's possible you could do that though. I'm never going to do that though. Okay. So anyway, we'll go like this, turn his dino head like this, and then we're going to pull, look back here, there's some legs. So let's pull those things out. And then we're going to rotate him at the waist now that we have the legs out of the way. The next thing we want to do is we're going to take his feet. Let's turn them on the side here. And then we're going to fold these in, I believe like this. So take his toes, fold them up like so. Like that. So they should be lined up like that. And then what we want to do is we're going to pull these out here to the side. Just like that, okay? And from the back side, it kind of looks like this. Okay, so if we're looking from the back side, we're going to pull these up. So one here, and then one here, okay? All right, and then we're going to take, this is a little bit tricky here, but let's see if I do this right. Think, so like this, like that. Yeah, so just pull these out. So you'll see right here, it's just a panel and there's a hinge right there. See it? So just kind of gently unhook it. And then so what you should have is something that looks like this so far. Let's see here. Now we're going to want to take this entire assembly here. And let's see if I got this right. I want to take this and bend it like this. Okay, so we kind of want it like in this position here. You see how it's like if this were, you know, it should be angled like that, just like that. Okay, so and then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over. Wait, is this right? Is it this way? Yeah, we're going to flip this over. Okay, these are double hinged. Flip them over like this. Okay, and then pull them together here. So one like this, and the other like this. Kind of where we want to be at, right there. So, and I guess we could snap these together. Let's see here. I think we can snap these together safely, and kind of just hold them like that. Okay. So, and then we're gonna take. Oh yeah, we want to make sure that we're set there. And yeah, is that right? Okay. All right. All right. Make sure that these are angled properly. All right. Whoops. So yeah, just kind of like that and that. Okay. So I did forget. So if you look here, there are some tabs right here those tabs will go into here. So if you see them here, I think they go into just that side. Just make sure they kind of sit in there. They kind of tab in. Yeah, they do tab in. They tab in. So that's going to keep him held together there. So, yeah, we did already squeeze these together. They're already tabbed. They're tabs that'll lock these two leg pieces together. So, let's take a look now. Over here. Now I'm going to take these. Let's see. Oops. See, that untabbed pretty quickly when I picked it up again. All right, so we got that. Now we're coming back here. I'm going to open these, make sure these are up all the way out. We're going to pull the tail sections back over here. Okay, so we got those. And let's just do that. Snap those together. And then we're going to take these two pieces, bring them up. And what we want to do is open up and flip this panel out. You can do that while you're on this side as well, before you flip it up. But the point is you want to take these and then make sure that they kind of collapse here and then collapse here, so that these things should all be nice and lined up. Okay, so now that we have those there, we want to move this whole thing, I believe. Let me see here. Is that right? Yeah, so this chest piece here, we're going to dislodge, and we're going to move this. I think we are going to turn this around, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Turn this around so it kind of swivels. Ugh. And then go like this. And then we're going to pull this back. And what we're going to do is we're going to collapse this into here. And if you look, there's a tab here. Oh, well, a tab there. And then there's a little slot there. So, and it's going to be on both sides. So try to finagle this right down there. So, and just get that lined up and then lined up into those slots. There we go. Good stuff. Now we're going to take the head and we're going to push it down here. Okay, and then we're going to take this, I believe, just close this up like this. And yeah, it doesn't quite tab in, but this goes here. So, and that locks in that place there. And then what we want to do is pull these wings out here so that they're kind of straight. We're going to swing these here feet out on that hinge. And if you want to see it from a different angle, here it is from a different angle. So from the top, go like this, and then snap it in right there. There's a tab and a slot there. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring these, I think it's, oh yeah, we're going to leave these here. And then, okay, we're going to take this head, and if you, well, the neck part, and you can see the slots and the tabs. Slot and tab it. There we go, slot and tabbed. Okay, and then we're going to take this. Let's see here. Does this tab in here? I don't think these tab in. Yeah, they do. So you want to make sure that this fits in here. Okay, so, and there. You want to make sure that they're kind of in there, and they're going to tab in there, and these are going to tab in there. And then we're going to take this and collapse it. So if you look, there's a double hinge here. Collapse it here. Okay, oops. And actually, you know what? We might need to do this again. So keep these open. Okay, keep them open. And then collapse these in. Actually, this open as well. We want to collapse these first. So I made a little mistake. It's okay. And then we want to close this on top of it. And those will tab in. And then we'll pull that together. And then we're going to rotate these down. And then we're going to take these and we're going to, yeah, see, it kind of came undone just a little bit. Just make sure everything lines up and plugs into place. So snap that in, snap that in, snap that in. And then make sure these are in. And then we'll make sure these go. They'll want to tab in underneath here, and that's where they want to be. So if you look and you give that a push, a little, help it a little bit. There we go. Kind of give that a squeeze. put those together there, and those together there. And I think that's about it. And there you have Sludge in his Dino mode, Dinobot mode, man. That's great stuff. Like I was saying before, you can take this gun and you can tab it right here. If you see it, there's 2 tabs there. You can just kind of plug it in. I think you plug it in like this here. There we go. It doesn't really fit the other way. So you could put it in there like that. And that kind of completes the way he's supposed to look. Let me lower the camera just a touch. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to take this gun right off here. We're going to talk a little bit about his articulation. He has very much a similar set of articulation. Some of the things that are different are his neck. He can do like things like that. That's cool. He can open up his mouth. He can also turn. His neck can turn. That's great stuff right there. So, but there we go. We've got, he's got the little gun inside of his mouth. And yeah, so he can really do it up, and and he can have like a kind of look down almost here, and you can get him eating grass. Oops. Is that what Dinobots do? Anyway, so yeah, you can kind of see it, and the back, yeah, it's not too bad, but I think it's still pretty workable. It's got the normal articulation that he had in his arms are basically here. So he's got a little bit of a swivel here, and he's got like, without breaking up the sculpt, you can do a pretty nice little thing there. Also, his little what do you call them, biceps, whatever. They also have a swivel as well. So yeah, you can do that from there, and you can just see there's a big gap, a hollow there. It'd be interesting if they'd put something there, but I know that's where other pieces sat during the transformation, and I don't really mind it. So, so let's go ahead and put them here. And yeah, what a cool Dinobot. So I love this guy. So let's get him next. Let's get a portrait together here. We've got there is Grimlock, and here's Slug, otherwise known as SLAG. And you can kind of see how they look together so far. Now we need just 2 more. So this is just pretty cool stuff. And yeah, I did replace this chest. If you look at my previous video on this, this was a modification I did. But yeah, this is I'm loving how these Dinobots are coming together. And I just totally dig them. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. So hey, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys next time.